What is up, world? Welcome back, Charge the Game podcast. And well, it seems like we have a series as Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves take care of business in blowout fashion. Anthony Edwards, Ant-Man himself, showed up, guys. Showed up big time. Looks like he wanted to put the league on notice and remind the Oklahoma City Thunder who he is, who he be, in tremendous fashion. I mean, this dude has flashes, man. I know it's cliche to say Jordan, but this is definitely the new wave of basketball. Now that so much attention, so much popularity is coming from Anthony Edwards' camp, I think that the upcoming athletes or NBA players or NBA prospects, they're going to start to model their games after these Tyrese Halliburtons, the SGAs, the Jalen Brunsons, and last but not least, the Anthony Edwards. Because what we see now is reviving. This is rejuvenation. The NBA is being revived right before our very own eyes. Yes, I still wish it was a lot more physicality because I feel like that's going to bring back that traditional big position. But I do feel like history repeats itself, guys. I feel like the NBA got off track because of this whole LeBron James era, this James Harden era, this Kawhi Leonard era, right? Like everybody's load managing, everybody's team swapping, team hopping, super building, blah, 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 blah. Fans were not engaged, but they seem to be engaged now. And we know that Anthony Edwards did not want to be the face of the league, but you may not have a choice. Anthony Edwards, as you just have it, man. You got the shoes, you got the look, you got the build, you got the flair, you got the swag. I'm telling you guys, it all started with that Adam Sandler movie. When I saw this kid on TV, I said, there's something about this kid that makes me believe that he really acts like this in real life. And yes, guys, he's a little immature. He has a lot more to go, right? He has a lot more growing to do, but his skill set, guys, it puts him in a different stratosphere, years above his age right now. Guy's only 23 and balling the way that he balls, man, puts the Minnesota Timberwolves on his back. Julius Randle this is the best I've seen Julius Randle. He looks happy. He looks rejuvenated as well. He looks full of life again, guys. I feel like he had a lot of journeyman situations going on, and he has found a good home for now with the Minnesota Timberwolves. His role has been big time. He has been consistent for the most part throughout these playoffs. I mean, this is a big body dude. I had no idea Julius Randle was such a big body. I would like to see more from Rudy Gobert, man. His defensive players of the year, what does he have, like 4 of them? His play doesn't reflect that. Okay, like this dude is huge. Rudy Gobert isn't a small fry. This dude is huge, but soft-spirited, soft-hearted. I get it, but you got to turn that aggression on. You got to look like Game 4, Game 5, Rudy Gobert, whatever that game was you had against the Lakers. You got to transform back into that, man, because that's going to be the key, in my opinion, besides Julius Randle and McDaniel showing up in some of these games. Naz Reid showing up. He's been a little cold, but last night, obviously, they were all cooking. Everybody was on fire. Everybody was doing their job. And the Minnesota Timberwolves look like this just may go to 7. If they're able to get a game 2, there's not a doubt in my mind that this will not go to game 7. And I mean game 2 at home. The Warriors cannot drop the ball. They have to protect home court the same way that Oklahoma City did. Speaking of Oklahoma City, SGA, right after that MVP award, you balled out. But in this game, maybe it was travel. Maybe it was the celebrating. I know you got a new baby. You know, maybe you didn't get any sleep. But SGA, guys, was a shell of himself. I mean, this guy wasn't – I mean, they were all in his grill. I mean, he just wasn't able to produce. They made it tough on him. You saw hands. You saw defenders everywhere. You saw them give OKC a taste of their own medicine is what you saw. That's what I'm telling you guys. That is what we saw here. And – you know, they're going to have to respond. I think that they may potentially compete hard in game 4, but I do believe the Minnesota Timberwolves are going to take that. They're not going to show up and play that well to drop the ball in game 4. I just don't see it happening. But, hey, Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers have managed to get 2 home games in New York. So right now they're playing with house money. This is simply inexcusable. I mean, 13 points from Jalen Williams. Chet Holmgren, man. The 7'1". Come on, dude. 10 points. Hartstein, I expect you to get around the 6 to 10 point marks, but you want your SGAs, your Jalen Williams, and your Chets to show up. Lou Dort, 6 points. Mitchell, 14 points. That's decent. And just no, they snatched their hearts out. I mean, look at the points column. They snatched their freaking hearts out. And everybody's talking all this smack, guys. Even me. I mean, the Oklahoma City Thunder, they get after you. I don't know what happened last game. It could be jet lag, could be travel, but we know that this is the playoffs. No one really wants to see a sweep. We want to see something competitive, and I think that's what we are going to get. But it starts with our superstars, man. They have been nothing short of phenomenal, sensational. But it seems like Coach Finch, man, just had their number, man. They were smothering them. There was nothing they could do. They took their heart. They took their mentality. They took it all from the Oklahoma City Thunder. And we know that SGA was all smiles in the Denver Nuggets series. It doesn't seem to me that he is smiling anymore, because this is the final stage before the ultra final stage, guys. So, hey, it's all in at this point. Everyone has to be 100%, and people have to show up to play basketball. That's just what it is, and may the best man win. Now, with Anthony Edwards, he's known to have these big games and somewhat not disappear but not perform to his caliber. Will the Minnesota Timberwolves be able to sustain a game 4 and come out with a W? Will Anthony Edwards show up and be this dominating person that we saw the night before? Will he be able to rinse and repeat? That is the $1 million question. Will company come to play? Who's going to have the next big breakout in game 4? And I'm only saying this because I'm somewhat confident that the Minnesota Timberwolves has to know. I mean, this is where they were last year, guys. They made it to the Western Conference Finals. Well, what are you guys going to do? Are you guys going to fold? You got all this veteranship. You got Mike Conley. You got Julius Randle. You got a guy so dynamic in Anthony Edwards. The way that this guy is so explosive, can get to the hole, leap. It seems like when Anthony Edwards jumps, he glitches. Like I'm blown away at how he takes off so sudden without gathering like momentum or speed, and can literally flush and slam dunk, bring it all home, and at the snap of a finger. It's ridiculous, man. But we are going to see. This is the recap of game 3. Who do you have in game 4? Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel if you have not. Make sure you guys like, share, hit that notification content. See you in the next one. Peace.